think of Plankton from SpongeBob. He's a tiny little organism, okay? It's similar to a plant. So does that kind of help?
Yes. Wait, what? Yes.
It's not really a plant. It's still, I guess, technically an animal, but it's unique like a plant because it does what?
Oh, it produces.
Yeah, so it makes its own food. So this would actually be a producer. Okay, so I'm going to do that here. All right, and then we've got bacteria. So bacteria can also be a decomposer. All right, any questions about decomposers?
Nope.
All right, let's look at our producers chart. So here we talked about phytoplankton already. We've got flower, tree, mushroom, grass. So, do flowers make their own food?
Mm-hmm.
Do trees make their own food? Does grass make its own food? Okay. Let's look at mushrooms. So, mushrooms still need something to get food because they're not classified as a plant. What's another name for a mushroom? Starts with an F.
Fungi.
Yeah, so fungi or fungus for singular. So a mushroom is actually a type of fungus. So where do we need to move it? Yes, it would actually be a decomposer because they feed off of soil, dead leaves, dead trees. So they are decomposing, breaking down those dead nutrients. All right, so last category, we've got our consumers. So everyone look over here. All right, so we've got the owl, grasshopper, caterpillar, rat, snake, deer, frog, sea lion, hawk, shark, and fish. All right, so any questions about those? All right, Maze?
So, I was confused if a fish is a consumer or a producer, because fish eat algae and other animals eat, and other sea animals eat fish. So I just put it as consumer.
Okay, so they were kind of confused about fish. Anyone want to help them out? They decided it was a consumer, but does anyone want to
Fish eat algae.
help build their confidence? Because they're right, fish are consumers.
Yeah.
But does anyone else want to give some reasons why fish might be consumers?
Do they still eat other things?
Yeah, they still eat other things. So
They eat non-living things.
and some fish do. Okay, but fish aren't capable of producing their own food. Okay, so they might eat plants, they might eat algae, they might eat other fish, they might eat shrimp. So fish are definitely consumers. All right, so do y'all feel a little more confident about it? Okay, a little. All right, we'll continue to work on it. All right, so y'all did a great job. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to move the posters. I'm just going to set them on this table. If you need to look at them to help you, actually I'm going to cover them up over there. Or cover up these posters. If you need to look at these, use these, okay? But you and your partner are going to come find one of these papers. All right, and what you're going to do is you've got a word box. You're going to use that word box to help you, and you're going to decide, like number 1 says producer, consumer. You've got to list a producer and then something that would consume it. Number 2, a decomposer and a consumer. So list a decomposer and something that would consume it. And then number 3, you're listing a producer, consumer, and another consumer. All right, so words can only be used one time. There might be a word in there that won't be used at all. All right, before I give you a pencil, you and your partner need to talk through this and make sure that you agree on your answers before I give you the pencil. Any questions? All right, what happens, what if I want to erase something? What do I need to do, Arlena?
You need to ask your partner to erase.
Good, because this is team effort, so you've got to work together. All right, Mace, come join us. All right, so go ahead. If you're number 1, just come work at this workspace. Group 2, right here. Group 3, right here.
I'm just wondering why.
So if your number was 6, you'll work here, okay?
Okay.
No, number 2, y'all very good. And cow. And decompose 6. Decompose. So I guess decomposers would be like a worm and maybe a rock. A worm. Did we say rock?
It said, I think one thing, and birds eat worms.
Okay, so.
Okay, and grass. And I think hawk is blueberry bushes.
Anyway, that's hopper.
Okay.
Mushroom bacteria.
No, that's a,
We don't have no decomposers.
I'm so confused.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta use words from the word.
Okay.
Wait, a rock will be kind of like. No, we're not even putting a rock. Let's not put a rock.
So what, you've got grass up here, so what is something that might consume the grass?
A mouse. This will be kind of producers. Don't do that.
It's probably a race. So let's do a mouse, a cow, and a bird, because we.
Yeah, let's go look. Where's your workspace at? Alright, so bacteria is definitely can be a decomposer. So something that might consume that bacteria. So think about if bacteria is a decomposer, where are we going to kind of find that at? Okay, so it could be in dirt. Where else could it be? Okay, maybe. So think of some things that might consume those things where bacteria might grow. So y'all talk together, okay?
Flower leaves from falling off, so then they could grow new ones and stuff, and they can.
It's a producer. So I think a decomposer is grass. Wait, no.
Okay, I think I know two.
There's 3 producers in here, I think.
A
So
hawk
the grass is a producer.
and a cat.
The grass makes its own food. Blueberry bush makes its own food.
Decomposer, something that's going to break down or decompose dead or rotted materials.
The cow eat grass. Wait. Oh yeah, you're right.
Y'all talk to each other.
Anyways.
Oh, he dead.
Hawk is a consumer.
Okay, so decomposers will often help the soil because they help get those nutrients back into the soil.
I think you can put 2 in a word bomb.
The mouse eat the worm.
Okay, yeah, so
They put. They got left.
we're gonna get left with 1 if we put.
Okay, So talk to me about grass and blueberry bush.
Oh, well, take a look.
Okay.
And so does the animal. Like,
The decomposer is a grass.
so does a blueberry.
But we're listing a producer and a consumer.
A decomposer is
Oh,
a.
then most of these don't even have. Then how are we supposed to use most of them?
Okay, so think about, so this is, you're listing a producer and then a consumer, okay? So something that would consume that producer. All right, here you're listing a decomposer and something that would consume it. Here you're listing a producer, something that produces its own food, something that would consume it, and then something that would consume this consumer.
But birds usually eat.
So maybe kind of rethink, talk to each other. All right, what are you thinking?
I didn't know we were supposed to like do kind of like that. I didn't really. I thought it was like.
Can we take this off of the board?
And I thought you were supposed to.
Yeah, you'll need more space.
I thought you were supposed to line it up with what they eat.
Okay, so let's see. Would a cow eat a hog?
Do you line it up about what it eats?
Yeah, so think about that energy flow, that flow of energy in the food chain. So you've got a producer here. Now, do hawks normally eat blueberry bushes? Hi, that's not their typical diet though. They prefer, so they're, remember hawks are predators. Okay, so a hawk would be a predator. So think where it might be like in a food chain. So I want y'all to rethink this, okay?
And we write the piece.
No, it's not enough. I need to change something here, you can. Oh,
But it is a mouse. I promise it's a mouse. Because the rocks did. Rocks don't live. They die.
Cows eat grass.
Wait, can we write the word?
Why can't birds
where's your partner?
My partner,
All right, y'all decide if it works, okay? All right, so
see
you
it.
can't word use twice.
Isaiah, come here, we gotta talk about
So
this.
that may mean you have to rearrange what we've already worked on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you
And
about.
then the decomposer is the blueberry bush because blueberry bushes actually decompose and stuff. And then birds are
Final
consumer.
selections
Wait,
before we do our gallery walk.
But you can't like do us 2 times.
because we need to keep bird on that one because we're in bird talk. So what do you think we should put for that one? Blueberry bush.
It's what
Mice.
it's a consumer.
They can't get but they don't eat grass. Like they eat stuff, but they
All right,
don't
so
eat grass.
quiet in 3, 2, 1. So I want everyone to bring their pencils, set them on this table.
She said wait.
No, the
All
pencil.
right, bring your pencils, set them over here. All right. So then I want you to stand up. So everyone over here, we're going to kind of gather all together, okay? All right. So what I want you to do is you and your partner, you're going to go around in just a minute and you're going to look at everyone's papers. Discuss with your partner, hey, is this the same thing we got? Ooh, maybe they got something different. Or, ooh, do I agree with this? Do I disagree with this? All right, and just have that conversation with your partner, and then we will talk about some possible right answers. Got it? All right, so get with your partner again, and then just start. Just find a poster that's not